I was 19 when I got married. I thought it'd be wonderful to have a family. I always wanted a baby. I thought that'd be wonderful. I knew that I had schooling and things to get through, but I just always figured when it happened, it happened. And then as I got into my late 20s, I really started wanting to have a baby, and all my friends were having babies, and I was starting to feel like I was really missing out. And that seemed to be just a big part of my life. I think that's a big part of everyone's life. And when you've been married a while, you know, the grandparents start saying, when's that gonna happen? I was in my late 20s. We really started trying. We really started watching the dates and checking, you know, when I'd be ovulating and doing that kind of rush thing to make sure that that was the perfect time of the month. But all told, it was about 13 years of waiting and really trying every month. This is the month it's gonna happen. And that was never the month that it happened. I had a lot of GI issues, a lot of hormone issues, terrible hormone issues as a female, and then was diagnosed with PCOS and endometriosis. And then I started thinking, this is never gonna happen for me. I'm broken. One day, I hadn't had a period in a while, and my husband said to me, he said, you know what, you haven't had a period in a while, and he's like, maybe you should check a pregnancy test. And I thought, oh my gosh, maybe I should. And so I did, and it was positive. And then one weekend, about 3 months in, I started spotting. And I immediately, you know, went to all my medical textbooks, and I thought, well, a little spotting's okay. It doesn't mean that I'm gonna lose her. And then there was more, and then there was more. And then I knew it wasn't gonna happen. So for a couple hours, it was really hard labor. It was horrible. It was the most painful thing I think I've ever been through in my whole life. The sad thing was, in all the study and all the research that I did, I could not find a reason for it. Traditional medicine really didn't have anything to offer. I kept doing research. I was determined to find out what was wrong with my body, and I was determined that I would find out what caused that miscarriage before I tried again. I wanted to make sure that I understood what was going on with me and get my hormones fixed. It was about 4 years after that before I actually did get pregnant, and I just knew that I was going to be able to carry that baby to term because of the things that I had learned. There's just nothing that can explain how much a mother loves her baby, and I still see him as that little baby. Even though he's 11, when he's 20, I'll still see him like that little baby in my arms. It's the most wonderful thing ever.
I'm Dr. Tammy Post. I'm a board-certified family physician, and I've worked with women with hormone issues for many years. I was traditional family medicine when I went through residency, but I always knew that I wanted to do more, and through my own struggles, that's really helped me want to understand what was going on with my body, with my own issues, with hormone issues, gastrointestinal issues, genetic issues, infertility issues, and helping myself understand that was helping women, thousands of women along the way, get balanced and achieve whatever goals they were trying to achieve. A lot of women just got pregnant naturally along the way, and in fact what I found was fertility actually increased in the women that I was helping get their hormones balanced. The first lady that I ever helped to get pregnant was someone who actually, when she met me, said, "Can you help me get pregnant?" I said, "Sure." I mean, the physiology is the same with hormone balance issues. It was interesting because I started working with her to help get her progesterone levels balanced out, and it was less than 3 months that she got pregnant. She just recently had her second baby, and she had been told that she had PCOS. She was atypical PCOS because she was thin, and most PCOS or polycystic ovarian syndrome patients are heavy and have insulin resistance, but she still had abnormal progesterone levels. So it was really amazing. We got her progesterone levels balanced out, that, you know, she's had her second baby now and she's doing absolutely fabulous. You've been watching this video, it's very emotional. It's probably hard to watch. You've probably been through your own story trying to get pregnant, wondering if it's ever gonna happen, wondering if there's anything wrong with you, wondering if there's anything wrong with your spouse. You've probably tried multiple other things. It's a hard road. It's a really hard road, and it's difficult. And I just want you to understand that I feel that pain. I've been there, I understand. Let me share with you Allison's story. It was so compelling that I had to put it in the book. Allison said, "I was diagnosed with PCOS 6 years ago. After 4 years of trying to conceive, including 3 miscarriages, we tried fertility treatments. I was told my eggs were too old. We quit trying and decided I needed to just be as healthy as I could. I decided to look into Dr. Tammy. When I met her, she looked at me and said, "So, you want to have a baby?" I began crying because that is not what I was there for, and I was trying to leave it behind. She told me that she believed that I would be pregnant within a year. Dr. Tammy taught me about how my hormones, accompanied with food sensitivities, were making me sick. I also learned about how blood sugar in the body affects the production of hormones. I felt so much better once I started her program. I even lost some weight, which I had struggled with for years. Best of all, I found out that I was pregnant again. Our baby girl was born in July, and we are so thankful. I believe the tools Dr. Tammy taught me helped heal my body from the inside out and help me conceive and carry a pregnancy to term. Having a baby is the most amazing, wonderful thing in the whole world. It's one of the most important roles, jobs that you'll ever have, and I want to help every woman that I possibly can achieve that. And I want it in a natural way. I want that baby to be healthy. I want it to be a wonderful relationship with those women and their children. And I can help women achieve that, and it doesn't have to be artificial. You don't have to get poked and prodded and take synthetic, dangerous medications. There is a natural way to do it, and it's just basic physiology. And we can help every woman who has struggled get pregnant in a natural way. So at this point, you have two options. If you want to do this completely natural, or if you've been frustrated and nothing else has worked, I can work with you in the office and coach you through this process, or I've developed a system that you can do everything from the comfort and privacy of your own home. To get started, all you have to do is fill out the application below, and we can start working towards that amazing 100% natural baby.